The White Scars were Legion 5 of the original 20 Space Marine legions of the first founding. Their Primarch is Jaghatai Khan. During the Horus Heresy, the White Scars remained loyal to the Emperor, after which they reorganized and split into chapters. Drawing on the tribal savagery of their homeworld, the White Scars practice a highly mobile method of warfare, tearing into their enemies with lightning-quick attacks and vanishing before a response can be made. The Great Crusade. By the time the 5th Legion was united with their Primarch Jaghatai Khan, he had united the fierce tribes of his homeworld, Mundus Planus. Upon meeting the Emperor, Jaghatai recognized him as a man who embodied his ultimate ideal, someone who could unite all the stars of the sky. At his palace of Quan Zhao, he swore allegiance to the Emperor and was given command of the 5th Legion. The Astartes adopted the facial ritual scars of the Talskar tribesmen and renamed themselves White Scars, while many of Khan's loyal tribesmen were allowed to join the Legion. Jaghatai's palace, located in the rugged, lonely mountain passes of the Kumkarta Mountains, would become the Legion's fortress monastery. The White Scars fought many bloody battles during the Great Crusade, and under Jaghatai Khan they became infamous for their fast attacks and hit-and-run assaults. The Horus Heresy. Jaghatai Khan and his legion had spent several years in a campaign against the Orcs of the Chontak system, which had been intentionally prolonged by the Alpha Legion, when news about the betrayal of Horus and the Dropsite massacre arrived. They were urged by Rogal Dorn to return to Terra. The Khan was contacted by Leman Russ, who had just returned from Prospero, and offered to join forces with him. Horus, however, had anticipated this and sent the Alpha Legion to launch an assault on Russ's outnumbered Space Wolves. Although he despised leaving the Space Wolves on their own, Jaghatai Khan followed Dorn's urgent request to return to Terra immediately, rather than engaging in a costly battle against the Alpha Legion. The Battle of Terra. During the siege of the Emperor's palace, the White Scars fought alongside the Blood Angels and Imperial Fists against the traitors. They launched several hit-and-run assaults, and together with remnants of the 1st Terran Tank Division and several Imperial Infantry regiments, they successfully harassed the enemy supply lines on Lionsgate Spaceport. Post-Heresy. After the Horus Heresy, the White Scars adopted the Codex Astartes, and the Legion was divided into several chapters. In order to contain the outlaws, renegades, and aliens that dwell within the Maelstrom, Robout Guilliman ordered the surrounding systems to be reinforced. The White Scars were tasked with the main responsibility of securing the area from their homeworld. The Lost Kin. According to the writing of the Great Khan of Quan Zhao, the White Scars learned upon the return of Mundus Planus that their homeworld had been the target of numerous Dark Eldar raids. Jaghatai swore many oaths against the Dark Eldar and fought them in many battles. It was during the Battle of Khorisil V that he and his first brotherhood followed a mighty Dark Eldar Lord through a gate into the Webway, vanishing forever. To this day, the White Scars hold a great hate for these aliens. Combat Doctrine. The chapter is highly mobile, even for Space Marines, specializing in lightning warfare, and making use of attack bikes, land speeders, storm talons, and other fast vehicles. Those mounted on bikes often make use of a special type of power weapon called a power lance, providing the same destructive potential at a much greater range. Heavily armored forces are often left chasing their shadows, while the White Scars easily outmaneuver to attack them at their weakest point. White Scar forces prefer to attack their enemy at range, using their speed and firepower to destroy them, but are more than capable of committing their assault squads in ferocious hand-to-hand fighting.